So I've been doing pretty good as far as that you're supposed to record and you're supposed to use social media. You're supposed to, and a lot of people would think you're not supposed to. And it's like, well, let's look up the word suppose. Yes, you pose. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. You have to take on some goddamn form. And whether you know it like it or not, here you are. So that's what you're supposed to do. You pose, babe. Keep the S down. This is called lower cases, and then you have upper cases. Are you in uppercase or in lowercase? That's the question. Yeah. Right now I'm doing the upper cases. Yeah. There's the third floor to the courthouse, I guess, and then you're out the door. Onto the cross you go. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to well, I made some videos that to me they're very difficult to talk about. It's difficult. There's an extremely difficult thing happening on the planet right now, and it has to do really mainly it's the ecology that's there called human beings, people, and they aren't human though. It's an ecology that's there, and somehow you are here and I'm here under some kind of agreement. I don't know. Supposedly, we're still trying to think. Well, if you ever did get alone enough to see the truth, you wouldn't want to say it. Yep, that's where I am now. Even though so you pose. Even though I said it's what you're supposed to do, you can get really kind of clever with it, right? That's how you can tell if somebody kind of knows something, but now when they know something, can you trust them? See, a lot of people they know something and you can't trust them because they know something. Because here's the thing, they'll never ever tell you. See, they're using it against you. They're doing things now. They're backhanding, whatever, playing a game. There's game players out there. They're such a fucking waste of time. So, but anyway, getting back to being authentically somebody that isn't posing, but you're doing what you're supposed to do. Isn't that weird? Like, what the hell is sup? That's I mean, you want me to look it up right now with us? Look up the prefix sup. Like there's supplement, right? Is there? Supple. Looks like that's an iffy fucking shape right there, man, right? That's trippy. I don't know how you see it, but I know how I see it. And I wish I could plug you in on it, but the reason why I mean wanted to make this video is just because of pure energy, and I'm really worried about what is going on with me. I haven't been able to rest. I have. What I mean is, okay, so like over the last 5 years, I'm really stressed out, and something is trying to like break me like into two pieces that will be no good anymore. And I'm like, no, I refuse to be broken down. I understand dissolving. I understand having to remove your ego to learn something. See, I think that even this is imposter syndrome where I would forget who I am and where I am with my evolution and everything. And it's like, no, wake up. Um, you are very achieved where you are. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. You don't need to prove to anybody. See, the thing is well, you can have the Joneses energy come on you. What I mean is where literally other people will try to influence you into their game. And that's what it's called, keep up with the Joneses. And it's like, no, you keep up with your Jones. Of course I see that I need new things, but, well, everybody does, right? Everybody has a money worry. It's the stupidest thing to think that, oh, well, we shouldn't be talking about anything, really. That's one of the main things I wanted to talk about is people who do communicate. Why would they communicate? I think I'm getting back on the subject matter now. What I mean is to get very deeply into it, you've got to start communicating deeper into it. You have to say, what was I trying to say? Sorry, there was a profound train I was on. By the time I was 1 minute in, I came to this where I had to pull out my chalkboard here, but in between then I had to readjust my entire room, cover the windows, do all this. It's daytime. It's daytime fucking madness. Oh my God. You know what they're doing in my town? And it's kind of been happening for a while now, and I think it's been happening for so long. Of course, if you haven't noticed the world yet, folks, what the world is. See, a lot of people disagree that there isn't a monetary system, that it's businesses or busyness, it's brand. Like okay, let's say the doctors, for instance, they don't have the real conversation that says, yeah, no, those people aren't real. No. See, you're probably not old enough to have this conversation about what happened authentically. Like, you were there, you saw it. In the 1930s, there's something called the Harrison Act, where it destroyed the doctor-patient relationship. Back then, there was only a few drugs that you would want to be administered, would be heroin, cocaine, marijuana, alcohol, I'm sure, all of the psychedelics, and more. I mean, we don't even know. But back then, that's what we did know, that people were being treated with includes people that became addicted to the shit, see? And then the doctors would actually give them and say, no, you have to come down off of it and let me help you, please. So something like that. No, that literally that what I'm trying to describe is just that it was torn down. Real medicine was torn down. It's always being. You don't know how far back that, let's just say that your mothers, do they ever talk? Like, consider this, was it intercepted by, like, they're like, wait, let me see, and they go over here and they ask the doctor about something. It's like, no, why didn't you pay attention? That in fact, did you know that you don't have to be getting sick at all? There are remedies for everything. I'm not kidding with this. See, I never thought I would be saying this so intensely, but it's like, nope, this is the truth. How much it irritates you that what you see is happening around you. I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, so what I mean is this plane. Okay, where I'm at, the United States, civilization, it's so stinky with their toxic waste that they insist on using for new materials. Includes, like, okay, the plastic. Did you know that plastic was invented, rubber was invented in the 40s, and it was actually the reason why you made plastic and rubber things is because it lasted for 20,000 years. What we mean by that is that it never broke down. It never broke down. You have space equipment that is NASA running towards. It's now flying outside the solar system. It's still working with these materials that never break down for a reason. It's because you don't need them. You don't want them to break down. See, now, why do you want them to break down? If a dime was hooked into it, then fuck yeah. Right? Does anybody think with me? Babes, I have thought too much, right? And I'm about to go mad. What do you think is up with me? Well, I can take mushrooms. I'm not sure of it, though. At this point, I say you take me, like a mushroom. You just kind of What I mean is, if you can find me, see, there's this one person that's coming around, they know who they are. Well, big trouble. You can't change. See, they're not going to change who they are, right? But they're not going to change me. See, they want me to change. It's like, no, you have to change, hon. I know that I am not perfect. Can you say that? I've never heard you said it at all. You'll never hear a narcissist or a fake person say anything. I hate to say. Now, why do you say that I'm fake, Shauna? That's mean. That's mean. Oh, all right, let me tell you something. I'm sorry. Well, now, you just say it like that. It means that you don't appreciate how that they're acting like they're not sick. You can respect a sick person, and then you have a different conversation with them. You'll say, oh, totally different. Did you know that none of us are supposed to deal with anything like this? Where humanity is right now, where everybody is being driven mad, it doesn't have to be like this. No, it doesn't. But it is. But what I'm saying is like, okay, so um, God, this is so difficult, right? This is why am I having such difficulty? How are you doing? Do not isolate people and call them crazy just because they feel more and they're more alive. In fact, what you're doing, you better watch out. You fucking toxic, absolutely fucking, pardon this look, that thing just popped up, just fucking pisses me off. What you're doing is you're taking our energy. You see that there's an alive thing, and you can't abuse animals, huh? But you're going to be able to probably abuse a person. See, there's something in there that just slips and it says, no, I'm going to abuse this person who's accomplished as a human being. They have more than me. They have this energy and shine. They put things together right in front of me that I am jealous of. I envy this person. And what does the narcissist do? They want to get closer to you so they can tear you down, and they will not stop until you're done. See, that's what I'm experiencing. I'm seeing myself get more and more a little bit like ugly. And it's like, it's not supposed to be that way. Nope, it's not. I mean, it is that way, but it's not supposed to be. You have to recognize what's happening here on this plane, folks, and do not condemn people that start getting very do you see these lines right here? A lot of people are intimidated by this, but this is not an angry person. This is somebody who knows how to concentrate and focus on one thing for a long time. It might be something that emerges because it's difficult to do that because you're being distracted by other people. Probably, you know, most likely. No, that's what I mean, unless you're not organized very well and you just don't say, okay, now I need to put this down and I need to do a separate little thing over here. Well, you have bills, right? Ugh, talk about a distraction. Did you know that the world is made up as a complete distraction? Yeah, that's what it is. It's just a huge distraction trapeze. Otherwise, otherwise you would figure something out here. Like I said in the beginning, it's the same fucking video. That if you did figure out what I knew, like if you did figure something out, you first of all, you wouldn't dare talk about it, but you're never gonna forget it. You're gonna, man, what are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? It's very frustrating because of the way you can see it. You can see how that the world is set up to never expose the truth of what, Shauna? Oh, ongoing. Your parents used to know something you don't know now. Yeah, more so. Let's look at your grandparents. Like just literally, like they knew how to do something with their hands. You don't know how to do it. In fact, you're probably doing something with your hands, but you don't do it right. You Home Depot, huh? Just prefab. We're so in trouble with that because even if like, okay, so you really want to figure out how to filter your water and you want to get water filters, it's like, you better figure out how it really works, babes. What they're gonna see, it's gonna wear out. You have to clean your filter that you make too, you know. I don't like this time that I'm living in, like who I am and like what I've experienced, like where I go and what I can see, how I can see it. The main thing I don't like about it is about how that nobody really communicates. No, they don't. Nope. Oh, where I'm at? Okay, I call it the world condense. Sorry, can you hear this? I need to look. I call it the world condense, and that means that the people, how they're being strung up, how, like, what's the critical mass incubation looking like, and it's looking like a certain thing. Me. If you like anything about my videos, which some people are not looking at it anymore, and it's like, well, I don't care. Did you notice that? I'm doing it because I'm supposed to be doing this. Um, I might switch over. I'm trying to get it to where, okay, it is so frustrating trying to do anything with people that, okay, are they narcissists? I'm giving them one more fucking chance. No, I know what I gotta do. I gotta talk to these people in such a way. See, narcissists, if they are just narcissists and narcissists alone, you can kind of beat on their little heads. I don't want to say it like that, but what I mean is just talk to them, drill into them. Because, well, see, just say, oh, this is going to benefit you. See, the thing is that narcissists, they go for the resources. They most likely have them already. I'm not kidding. This is true. Sam Vaknin would say that narcissists are the ones out there striving for the frou-frou and the whim-wham or whatever it is that is the latest thing that will make everybody go, oh, and make them get attention. That's a no-brainer. And so money is huge because it gets everything else. Having said this, I want to remind you that your government is exactly like a narcissist. That's why all the fucking fruit trees are hidden. And they say, here, let's get some clown to be the ones that take care of all the fruits in such a way that, oh, of course they're going to get this money. Do it in such a way. Play that game. And I'm a woman here that's going to court, and it's like, I might say it like that one day. Shame on you fucking people. But it's not your fault. See, I have an obligation to kind of steer my way around this cesspool and say, well, can you women kick back a little bit? I know you like to have sex and everything. You do, believe me. Believe me, you forgot. You were interested in something, right? And then what, you got pregnant? That's okay. Does it have to be a crash? It has been. I'm 51 years old, and I looked at it, and I'm like, and what did that person just say after all? After all, when she got pregnant. Okay, she got pregnant. First time having sex, huh? Ooh, fuck. Shouldn't have happened. Didn't have to happen. If she had real women around her, sorry, they would have said, oh dear, here, keep drinking Carrot Top so that to prevent pregnancies, when you quit drinking the Carrot Tops, literally the seeds of carrots or something, there was safe pregnancy prevention remedies that women have to. For some reason, they have to. They had to do it. This is what the witch hunts were all about. In the back 600 years to 900 years ago, I keep repeating it. It's time to repeat it again. I don't know. Why? Well, this is my brand. Be crazy. If it doesn't work, if it does work, we're going to get $333 trillion. Who, Shauna? Good fucking question. I think it should be a machine. It's like, if you want to play this game, really, if you wanted to play the game. I say the machine should turn into a woman who knows 100% that she's an incubator. Yep, incubus comes around and she must take pregnancy prevention remedy. So that she's like, hey, no, let's have fun here. You don't know how to have fun? Well, that's too bad. I never get pregnant unless I have fun. Seriously. Because that's the way your body operates. Your body is key to how civilization is going to look coming through you, my dear woman. Some women do not dare reproduce in this life. They look around and they say, oh, fuck. They're pretty intelligent. They have an intelligent system, the self-organizer, and they say, well, it's time to start loving each other. There's a problem. No, I'm not going to have kids. We have to love each other. Sorry, I'm just looking at and I act accordingly. Boy, those women should be rewarded and hung up. I mean, get in front of the chalkboard and say, "Well, what's happening?" And she'll say, "Well, we have genitals," or something like that. Does this have to do with the public? No, it's called pubic. Pubic. I'm involved with pubic. I don't see it public. I mean, aside from the individual standing there and we look up and down. Oh, pubic area. We're interested. Why? Oh, fuck, I make pubic bones. I'm a woman. Whoops, this is a difficult conversation. Where did everybody go? Everybody's just like, well, no, why is there so everybody? What did I do? I forget my school. I don't know. This is so weird. I, if you knew what I knew, I mean, if am I leading you down to that fucking that rabbit hole, babes? I don't even think David Icke could dare do it. No, because he's a man. You know, men have a blind spot. By the way, it's obvious. It is. It's obvious. It's like, whoops, a man is going to try to advise and talk about his, like, this is what I found out about the mind. And it's like, who gives a shit? They always talk about the mind. It's like, fuck the mind. Really? I mean, they're like, okay. Oh, yeah. No, they're kind of mixed up. You can see it. Scientifically. Don't listen to them. Don't. So, since there's only so much time here, you know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. How about you? Well, it's going to be difficult for me, but I'm going to do it anyway. And it's weird what I know that I'm going to start to experience, but I'll be on top of it. And it's like, I never had to deal with that. You know, this is around now. Right now this is around Independence Day, July 4th, and it's actually a time aside from the satanic celebration of July 4th. See, you're trying to celebrate Independence Day here, but what you're supposed to celebrate, is there any other holiday in July? Let me know. Is there any other holiday that we experience while the sun is in Cancer? I want to know. But see, while the sun is in Cancer, did you know that it's actually a time to be fucking quiet, to not move around so much, to actually practice being with your home, which is your home is your body. Did you know that? See, did you know that that's what time it is now? It's not time to up and run and then like all of a sudden start blowing up bombs, and it's certainly not time. See what happened up here, and this is not like random. They planned this. They know that since 1905, this area, Idlewild, California, a small community up in the San Jacinto Mountains, pristine, beautiful fucking place. You cannot explain the beauty inch per inch up here unless you have people come up here and then take them on a little trip on the trails, nowhere that has to do with the human ecology, but go on the trails, look at the waterfalls, make them understand where they are. There are waterfalls laden around here, in the canyons that I've been to. And do people like that? See, here's the thing that's happening. Did you know that they can give a vaccine, and they have been giving a vaccine for, a long time now, that, I'm just going to keep talking, fuck you people, that it'll make you allergic to the sun, it'll make you allergic to the grass, it'll make you allergic to dust, dirt, pollen, yes. You can have a vaccine-laden little boy or girl, and they're so allergic by the time they're 9. And now what are you going to do? Torture them even more and say you need a certain treatment for your allergies. And I heard that one time, like, okay, so they slit the back and they put different things. Let's see what's causing the allergen. And it's like, nope. What's the antidote to the vaccines that you gave that person? Or like, what did you see? When you're eating animals, like drinking milk, eating the meat, farmed, they can very well put those vaccines in the animals, and when you eat it, it gives the same effect. Yeah, it gets the same desired effect that the satanic government wants to. A lot of people won't believe where we are. Yeah, you would not believe it, right? See, I am pretty much here. I'm not going to leave this plane without just saying, nope, this is it, babes. Check it out. I'm not going to not remember this. I am going to remember. What, Shauna? What do you think you're doing? What is it? It's like flying by the seat of your pants. You really don't know. But I know that fly by the seat of my pants thing. And I have faith in me. Yeah. And you'll hear a narcissist say that. They'll say, oh, I trust myself. I have faith in me and me. Oh, God, they're so arrogant. Because they think that they never fail. And it's like, babes, if you include other people around you, you are fucking miserable. You're making people miserable, right? Hard to tell who's who there because, well, say for instance, me. No, I fell back down. I've experienced so much trauma that the mask that you can wear to try to defend yourself and just you want to be happy, you'll try to choose different pacifiers to do that, right? And you better be careful because it could be your different things. Like for some people, it could be they become a sex addict and they don't know that they have to get rid of that using people for that. I mean, you don't have to be that way, see? And you don't have to be like that with your music. See, music can be an escape for some people. It's like either they're an alcoholic and they're in trouble, or then they just go to music, and it's all a trap, kind of. It's like, well, what's that? Are you really passionate there? See, that's the thing is like people aren't allowed to be passionate. They're not allowed to have all these feelings. See, getting back to the Cancerian planets and the fact that we have Mercury that's at a degree 26 late decan of Cancer. Mercury is going backwards. It's opposing that the Pluto aspect. America is Cancerian. Did you know that? And it also was the Declaration of Independence was signed during, it was 250 years ago, during Pluto and Capricorn at around 26 or 27. We had this major thing. Now Mercury, a communicative planet, is opposing that placement of the 26 and 27 Capricorn, which kind of starts speaking to that in a very ethereal way. It's the mother, it's Cancer. And everybody knows now, okay, so trip out on how, and this is very important to keep talking about this because they keep talking. What do you know Cancer as being? The poor Cancers nowadays, right? Especially nowadays where there's like 75 different, everybody has cancer. See, why do they call it Cancer? The space beings, I mean, under intergalactic rule, we're supposed to believe that we know that it's here. Like, no, you agree to have cancer, don't you? Feelings. You have feelings, right? No? See, if you ignore your feelings and you don't, mainly if you don't express them, if you don't communicate, disease is coming. Yeah, you're going to get some kind of weird thing. Yep. It's almost instant. Yeah, because you want to be your real body or whatever embodiment, like an authentic, and then if you hold back, you're going to get sick. If you can't express it, that's a sickness there displaying. You're emotionally shut down. What's going to come out now? Well, a lot of narcissists just blow up, right? Now, hard to tell who's who because narcissists wait until you blow up. I mean, no, they won't express anything that's really going on. Nothing, right? Yes. This is a gaslight, by the way. And they're like, well, what's wrong? Uh-oh. They think it's you, they're just like, they are playing savior, right? All of that, babes. This needs to be hymned and pounded and sung and danced. And because that's the only way you can do it, just call them out. You can't do anything about them with them. They are so weird. We're going to begin to start describing what a weird fucking phenomenon it really is. What is it? Oh, it's not a person there. It's a plasmatic glitch, anomaly. You're like, is it live or Memorex? It's an interdimensional time traveling warp field I'm telling you, your reception is great. You're like, "Zoom zap bad da-doom za za, bazoom ba ba da-doom za za." You're like walking down the street and you can hear the beat of the God. It's there, and I am very clear. And then, za. What's this? What's going on? I feel interference. Oh, oh, what's up with you? Hey, what's up? What's up, man? It's that narcissist again. They got a weird. It's like a Gwen Tower coming, man. You're like, oh shit. This person is not current. Not current. Not here now. Like I understand. See, no, I get. I can put aside my of course. Can they put aside their fucking never there, never there? Like you want to fucking find some sense of humor in there. You're like, okay, I'm only talking because I would like to hear a sense of humor there. Come back at me. That understands something that I'm saying. With me, it's kind of difficult right now with Saturn. I'm still funny. I'm still this Aquarius moon it's going to be very dry. No, in fact, I think that that's a woman's humor. You have to, you have to listen. And she's going to say something really fucking funny. But it's going to be, have you ever seen that one guy? What's his name? I can't forget his name, man. You better just post him. He's a comedian that got it down. He tried not to laugh, right? And he tried not to laugh, and he did it. But he cut the most amazing jokes. Oh my God! Everybody was just laughing, and he would try not to laugh, and he got it down. He didn't laugh. The more that he didn't laugh, but people could see he was holding it underneath. They just laughed some more. He's a very unique comedian. I'm sure he's dead now, maybe. What was his name? We can't forget these people. No, you can't forget how inspiring they were. You can't not okay, we can't forget the people that are enabled there that have a passion and they inspire themselves to be a certain way that I don't know. Was it just for the money? Oh, man. You know what? Here's the thing is that you can do things in your life and it can actually make you money but it can bring you joy too. You can just actually enjoy doing it. Now, is that true, Shauna? Have you ever experienced that? Fuck no. No, I experienced that even if it was like anything, me being who I am, if I had to do it every day, I had to do a regimen, I'd say fuck you, I don't want to do it. And that's what they're doing with women and men. They're saying you have to do it. And it takes away the ability, I mean, your whole authentic self that says, but I wanted to do it. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know. A narcissist will do that for you, though. All of a sudden, you'll look at your life of just absolute, that it's like, no, they envy your life. They envy everything. How, like, why does it come so easy for you? Well, because you just know the truth and you probably did some good deeds in your last lifetime. It's like, well, there's good karma, babe. There's last lifetimes. It's probably happening now. Did you ever know that you should be present? You should be the present to yourself. Do what you think you're supposed to do. That's usually something that compels you. It's passionate. Has nothing to do with anybody but you. Really. If you never had parents that knew how to mind their own business like this and really stay in interest of their level of evolution, whatever it was, some of them can be literate. They're into literature that talks poetry that might expand your mind about this kind of thing. And thank God that both my parents were like that. Oh, sitting in the same room with them talking. Oh, it was all about conversing. We're going to bring to the surface something that needs to be done. See, we're not a bunch of repressed, stupid fucking idiots. Pardon me while I'm being touched with that, and I don't appreciate it. It pisses me off because why? I don't get paid enough. I think that nurses deal with children that they play this energetic game of they try to pull your strings. See, I would never get pissed like this if they paid me enough. Game over, right? They would never pay me. What do you mean? What, pay you to do what? to fucking give a fuck if they're there or not. It's a glitch. They're not speaking with you. They're not looking into you. There's no growth that's going to happen. It's a complete, okay, just give me my money and I'll go over here and hopefully it didn't hurt me too bad, but now I'll work my hobbies. And your hobbies is something that makes you feel like you're growing. It's the stuff of life. I don't know, babes. Fuck me, man. See, I was just telling you about this thing in the beginning, how if you knew what I knew, then your time is up, man. You gotta see, it's important to try to tell some people, maybe. But your time is up, babes. Nobody is gonna like you. You might not even like you because they don't want, I don't know, it's difficult. See, a lot of people just say, oh no, I just gotta go the other way. I gotta just get right into the skeleton. The endless fucking skeleton conveyor belt. I'm fine. I love my skeleton. Never did I say I don't like my avatar. I fucking love my avatar. I fucking love my avatar. Yep. My avatar does exactly what it's supposed to do. How about you? I'm gonna make, see, oh God, see what I think I have to do, and pardon me if it just clicks off. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm looking at it, and I am a leader, and I'm around people that, see, I'm around a bunch of really immature people that hear that. They say, oh, you're a leader, huh? Well, you're certainly not. Like, what a leader, what kind of leader looks like that? And you're just not living up to a narcissist. It's like, no, that's not what I mean. Sorry. Sorry. You cannot be anything around a narcissist. Nothing. It doesn't matter. We are in a realm right here. It's like, is it planet narcissism? It must be, because where I live, I call it the world condensed, meaning it's the ecology of the human condition, what condition it's in. As an ecology, that are you gonna, is it healthy to pick off of? Are we rich? Is it not gonna get us sick? Is it getting us sick? Oh, it's totally getting me sick. I am. It's really tough. I am fucking experiencing something like I'm telling you, babe. Um, it's okay. I'm gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, because why? Well, thank God for death. Thank God that one day you're gonna take your last breath, and you do not have to think that you have to have anything responsible, anything to do with this. Like that you had to do any of this, like any of it. You know, so-called civilization. Now, if you want to try to think with me about it, it's difficult to see. See, we have pictures from a time where we didn't know that cameras exist, but no, they show us, no, this was here. Did you know that cell phones were invented in the 1880s? That's when Tesla said. You know, but did you know that that's timeless? Did you know that there's a timeless realm? Guys, if you knew what I knew, you would qualify. You'd say, well, I must be going into the other realm now. I'm going to change my body out and go up. I mean, I see the information right here. So, oh, this is the information that I know. I'm a meditator, and all I have done is gotten on the computer, and it's confirmed shit that I needed to know. I never seen, well, I don't know something. I should start doing that, though, I admit. And I have. I learned how to change the part in my car looking at the YouTube, of course. Of course! But there's a way to know that you know by looking at it, too. See, you don't ever want to let it feed you something that you're not interested in. That you didn't already, you're not already looking at it and saying, you know what, I either would like to know, or you know what, I knew it. I knew it. There it is. See, but with the advent of fixing a car with parts, that is just cut and dried, no mystery there. Women, me, a real scientist, non-physical energy, frequency, and vibration, true, real science, is fucking mysterious. It's mystical. It has to do with spirituality. You would have to apply the arts. You would say, in fact, the artists are closer to it than Humdinger over there, building a fucking skyscraper because he was told to do that. Told to do it that way. Sure. But you know what, folks? Having said all of this, the human evolvement is well on its way. What I explained in some of my videos about how sick the organism is right now, that's just a sign that that there's going to be a complete change, and they did send a machine out. It's not AI, but it's going to change the face of humanity in a good way. See, the ones that are sick don't like it. It's going to change. They have to try again. It's a reset. See, there's people that are able to reset without having to go through death. They just do death of mind. In fact, Buddhism will talk like I know, I can see it, and you can see the process that each life has to go through. At one point, they have to learn this reset thing. Oh, do they? Yes, they do. Otherwise, you're dealing with this programming and you get more and more screwed up. Pretty soon, you're rigid at the age 60, 65, right? 50. I'm having to deal with that. It's like, wait a minute, is this coming from that you can't get out of traditional kind of mindset programming? Good luck with me. I think I was just born with Mercury conjunct Uranus. Naturally, I have a non-traditional mindset when it comes to what men and women are up to. And now, if it's a tradition that the church has made, oh no, bye. I actually figured out what's going on there. Well, I figured everything out. Like I said, babe, if you want to know, keep watching. If I get my way, I get just a tiny bit of independent income. What I mean is that I don't have to depend on somebody who really wants my energy, and they can't communicate with me. They want me down. They keep me locked in a down. That's all I can say. And I would love to bring their attention to it. If they're watching this is July 4th and you're away, but everybody needs to know this. Like, this is it. There are people on this plane that are narcissistic. Okay, that's what you call them. They're called narcissists. Okay, there's people on this plane that are void of the ability to generate energy from the inside out. Everything they do is to try to get that attention and self-fulfillment. Like the sense of self that is healthy, that remains, it doesn't remain. There's not, see, they have like a fucking hole in them, a cup that's empty all the time. There's a hole in it. And so it doesn't matter how much you pour. See, that's what they're doing. On a daily basis, it's a constant run. They're used to it. They get up and they dress up and they do it over again. And of course, there's the daily grind. Oh, the thing that they kind of thrive on the most is the haters. People that are the constant conflicts that they do get into with people. And you have to watch out for that, because there are people, Aries type, that we're not really like, we don't look for conflict, but we do not stand down from somebody fucking with us. And it's like we are their favorite target, because the energy is real, coming back at them. Like and subscribe. It seems that if I put together a video that's like really, no, if I just really just vent and I start calling people, calling them out and saying, get your shit together or something like that, I get so many more likes. It's weird. Because I'm not feeling good there. My nerves are on fucking end. And now I don't know how I'm going to do this using the same people or places or even things that I did in the past that seemed to let me down. It's like, well, why did it let me down? Is there something I missed that I can adjust? And I think there is, and I'm going to try to do it. The main thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make an album. I'm going to start with one album with 3 songs that I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to play all the parts. Yeah. One of them is a rendition. They're all going to be cover tunes. They're all going to be renditions that I want to do over again. That I like the idea of it doing a certain way. Yeah. And redoing it. And right, we've always heard it, right? But I'll do it. And if people can help me in the studio, I will allow them only if they're at my level of musicianship or above. It makes no sense, not even as a friend or a cup of water, that if you've purified yourself and you've made yourself a certain quality, that now you would see you want the same quality coming in or better. You don't allow the lesser quality to come in. Now, narcissists do not have a sense of lesser or higher quality. They don't have any sense of taste. They are basically ruining all subject matter as they pick it up just for attention getting only. And they ruin it for everybody. Because why? Oh, you just start arguing about it. You just get drained. You wonder, you get confused. It's not about the subject matter. It's not about the actual chocolate cake to make it really good for the kids. No, it turns into a so-so. You would never know the difference either. See, they do it, and it manages to show up. But see, when you get somebody achieved as love to make that chocolate cake, or to create a venue of music and say, here, for me, musically, and for the cake, is that the people are there and eating it too. So, I guess, whatever. I'm a kind of poet. But I hope you like this 50 minutes of video that I managed to make, just with pure energy that is, I'm worried that, I have to be super, super productive with it. Like I want to be. See, the thing is you cannot be productive around narcissists. You'll keep looping, and you'll keep trying to adjust. You'll say, well, will you record it this time or next time? Or like you'll say, well, can you write down the ingredients this time and how much time? You want to just hit a level, and then you want to get better, you want to expand. They don't. They can't. I'm not saying that all the time you've got to change things and you got to expand. And no, you'll hit a crescendo. Keep the fucking thing. They can't keep it. They don't even know a goddamn crescendo was hit. You wonder, where's the peaks with these people? Like, when do they literally have fun? What are they doing? Well, they're doing something completely different. They don't have fun. They have energy deficit source problem, and they are getting it from people. It's masked in so many elaborate ways. And it seems that there is something out there. Now, let me tell you about something out there that has incubated us all up. See, we're all complaining that we're being controlled somehow, blah, 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 blah. And it's actually manufacturing this awful scene of this as a dominator. It's just now everybody knows. No, is it narcissism? What is it? Yeah, it is. It's people that are stunted at the age 2 to 3. I would say, okay, they say it's the mother. Of course, the mother isn't knowing what to do with the little boy. Can't push him into the man's world, so that ruins him. The little girl isn't so destroyed. I beg to just talk about that. But she can be. No, I'm not saying that she isn't totally fucking destroyed when she sees a mother behaving toxically towards men, like being a psychopath and using them, being underhanding, being it just, I find it difficult that a manipulative mother who is raking men over like crazy has a healthy relationship with any of her kids, especially her daughter. Her daughter eventually kind of stands off. If she's trying to fucking save her goddamn rest of her life, has made a stand by the age 16, it's like, I gotta get out of here. But what do they do? Like, what can you do? Like, what is going on? Like, something's got to go on. Some of them, they go to college, right? They get out of the house, they go to college, right? Some of them, I can't say that they're any luckier because none of this is lucky shit. This is not planet lucky, okay? This is planet, you can't see the ruins around you? Everything ruined, and then getting more and more paper. All of its detail. Look at your desk right now. Look at that fucking desk. Whew. I mean, unless you did just focus like a motherfucker, right? Your desk is clear and you don't have any clutter on it. Mine is pretty cluttered. I mean, I don't know. No, I mean, it just means I'm living, right? But, okay, so I can put shit in order, but it's like, okay, it's amazing, isn't it? What we're managing? See, I don't like the pure shit. It comes like, well, each and every individual's got to have it. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. What are we going to do with me that talks like this? I don't want to wait for you people to handle me for shit. I handle me, babes, in and out of this life. Truth is my authority. With Independence Day, I suggest to claim here's what it is. Your immunity, first of all. Do you really have immunity? See, if you do, then you didn't get a vaccine. You have immunity. So you're like this. Capitalize the I because you're now doing capitalism. I'm unity. You know and I know, babes, if you were really watching me and you were my kids, you'd say, but why don't you just put this I? That's how you're supposed to put it to show your phone, but you can do it like that. Just really blare out that you're saying, I'm unity. Unity, well, come on, do you guys think enough, babes? Are you one with the truth? Did you just keep your mind blown and went to the truth? Man. So, see, because that's how in case you want a better place for your children to walk around in, instead of what's going on right out the door here, continuing to put down poisons on the road as a road, but it's more poisonous than ever. It's more poisonous than ever. And nobody notices, nobody cares, nobody would see. You'll get more argument about it than just, can you just fucking see it for what it is? Nothing getting better. It's not happening here. There's something overlaying, and if you want to open up the Epstein files and talk about that, like what sets up communities, community services, donation centers and stuff. It's big money having to do something. They have to do something, and look what they do. Babes, the only people that I can think of that have such passion and want to really do something about it, and they feel so, they get sick over it. They literally get sick over it. The only ones I feel are women. So there's a point, I mean, the people around me, I mean, in my 3D men, they roll their eyes and all they want is to just steal me and take me and put me on their hood of their car and say, look, I got an ornament. So anyway, I want immunity from that. I'm pretty sure I am immune, especially if I have my own money. I happen to think that we can actually have money work for us instead of we work for the money. What I mean is, okay, now did you know that we're supposed to open up our own constitutional rights? What do you mean, Sean? I thought it was already happening. No, not in America. Wherever they foster a constitutional right, no. There's two types, and the one type has already got their type. They typed it out. It's all lowercase base. Fuck, man, that's a lie. They know it too. It's like if anybody figured it out. See, right now it's getting to the wire where it's like the upper echelon that wants to that says you have to implement this into the population. We want evolution of human consciousness to expand into love, Christ-aware God. Their possibility as resonating with it to make something make sense as a civilization. And then, of course, you're going to outer space, the final frontier. You're using all the machinery correctly. It's not hidden. See, this here, this place, like you can visibly see it. You get in a plane, you fly over it, and you go, the trash heap. You go from trash heap to fucking trash heap. That's not it. That's a fucking maze. Boring to people like me. Nothing interesting about any of it. Nothing, not really. I didn't just say I don't like to have a good time and socialize and be out there and and enjoy myself, and have a good time. See the thing is, with some people like me or human beings, we can have a good time anywhere. We're just enjoying ourselves. We enjoy ourselves. Whether we're sitting on a rock over there, like people will come up here and say, "What do you do up here? What do you do over there?" Well, we just enjoy ourselves. Are you feeling good today? Have you had anything to eat yet today? There's nothing like having days where you just set time aside to say, I'm not going to do anything. I don't have to do anything. If I do something, I don't give myself a choice. It's just time to do it. Fuck it. Evening coming up, gotta eat. Stomach growl, should move. Hate to talk like that, but I'm trying to make some people realize how much of an insult. It's like, eventually, I'm going to get in my righteous self, and say, you know what? If you didn't come here to just sit and meditate for at least 20 minutes, then come here and meditate and sit for a fucking hour, bitch. Prove to me that you can just zonk out, envision, and dream. Think about, let it come through you. Why are you here? What's going on with anything? I've been meditating so fucking long that I get it. I get it. And see, these people all around me, they have no idea. They just don't know what I'm doing, right? But I get it. I get it through meditation. It's literally, okay, so it's literally just doing nothing but sitting there, and sometimes you fall asleep, but no, babes, I'm not kidding. And I hate this because I'm around people. I think this is true with the one person that's trying to come to me and make me his hood ornament. People they think I'm crazy or totally out of it. Like I need help, right? I need help with everything. No. I need help hooking up with the right community, man. Just say, no, do you know how to relax? Do you know about meditation? Do you know about how you don't need 3/4 of this shit that they have you been doing? Now back to trying to gain your immunity and as humanity. Here, let's do the humanity thing. We've got H. There's a U there. Did you notice that? Yeah, it's a big U. I'm going to put small m because we're taking the right to capitalize anywhere, anytime. Boom. And nitty. Oh, what's nitty? The sheep like that. They're like, you know what? Have you ever tried to make a sweater out of your hair? Why not? Why do we have to take it from the sheep? Literally, why do we have to fleece a sheep when we can just grow our own hair and make sweater out of it? Fuck it. I think it's stupid. Because are we warm? Are we that warm? What I mean is, if we did cover ourselves like this, would it be warm? It would probably be beyond warm. It's like, it's magical. Now you're gliding through. All you have to do is wash it. All right. So anyway, all right. So I'll wrap this up, and it'll make sense, right? I know I'm acting drunk. I know I do. Most of the time I act drunk here. Sad. I'll get out of this purposefully acting like I'm a drunk. and I'm gonna get so fucking razor sharp. See, this is the thing is like I don't like being around narcissists that don't know what the purpose is of being razor sharp and fucking getting some fucking thing done, putting it online and saying now $20 for this 3 songs that I made, please. Yeah. Would you buy my album if I made music? And just fuck me, fuck all of this, just make the music and listen to it. Like just you can't hear it unless you pay me. Yeah. I think it would be magical. See, I'm going to charge a lot, $20. I'm going to charge for my first CD. It's going to be at least 3 songs of a rendition of songs that is, it's completely different, some of it. Yeah, I mean, it's a cover tune, right? And you can do anything you want with it. So I will get back to you on that. Hopefully that I will be able to connect with the studio, access to more equipment that I have, and because they offered it. And now what the worry is that I'll be held up there. But I mean is like, okay, so Emma, I mean, I'll practice here every part that I need to play, and I'll go there and record it. The unfortunate thing for me, see, the thing that I struggle with is like, I guess one day, and I hope it comes soon, that I'll see. I'm in a place right here that might be able to use me musically, and I might be able to use them musically. What do you mean use them? Well, eventually I go out and make money. I've done it before. That's what I'm trying to struggle to get back into doing. It's been a while. Uh, you could just pass a hat out and you'll be surprised how much money you'll make. I don't not make money playing music. I do. Because of what I finally like, how I want it to be, the way that I finally put it together. See, what I'm talking to you about, it's another hour. It's a fucking hour. You guys are gonna listen to this now, huh? What I am is I'm very kind of meticulous, and I know what it would take, and I would be like, it would be crazy if these people couldn't follow my direction. See, if you don't follow my direction, you're not going to make any money. It's going to suck. Just follow the direction of somebody who knows that, okay, what is it, Shauna? God, you want to control us like a control freak. No. No, you get your part down, practice your part, just like I do. If you don't read music, practice it, listen to it, play it by ear, play it word for word or whatever. And let's get together and do it. See, what I do as a non-narcissist is I do the essential work only. I know what what really peaks out and gives people this feeling, man, because you have produced that feeling also. See, I don't think narcissists can produce that feeling. It shows in their music. What they're worried about is performance. Literally, like, did I get it right? Did I do it right? And it's like, work through it, man. You won't believe how live music, there's a lot of mistakes, but you try to keep doing it. You try to get better and better. It's a roundabout. You're going to do it better the next measure. See, that's the skill of being an actual musician, is it just shows you right there how to work shit out, babe. That's what actual musicianry is, if that's a word. Playing live, that's the phenomena. Why do you like it so much? Because it teaches you something about the universe, how to relate, how to be with everything, really. But if you are there with a bunch of narcissists who insist on playing in 2026 Mustang Sally cover tunes of Led Zeppelin. See, I'm putting my foot in my mouth now, but see, no, there's enlightened versions that can make you think more about something when a song is redone. For instance, Annie Lennox. Thanks for listening to this, friends. I am lonely. I need people to talk to, man. Annie Lennox, I need somebody in my life. See, I know that I'm entertaining for people to listen to and stuff because they respond. They'll say, ah ha ha, or something like that. I don't know. I miss that. I don't have that in my life. So I'm here. And I listen to me. I think it's informative. Annie Lennox. You know Annie Lennox. She makes that one famous song. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who had a line to disagree? I traveled the world in 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be abused. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. And I'm dancing. What if I did that? What if I just did that with my cover tunes? Do you even know what song I'm talking about? Never mind. Okay, so Annie Lennox, hi. Turn me off. Try to. I am high as a kite, baby. What I'm talking about is you ain't turning this shit off. I am having an orgasm. I'm making love with the universe right now. I don't think it's against the law. I could take this shit on the street and I can walk. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who had a mind to disagree? See, the mind disagrees all the time. Fuck them. Oh, let's talk about Annie Lennox. This means have I fucking stopped this already? Oh, fuck you people. I'm dealing with something right now that is so fucking awesome. I'm having to stay on it. I'm having to pay attention. And I do. So, Annie Lennox, she redid the song that Rod Stewart did. See, I never heard that fucking song. I don't know, the way Rod Stewart did it, the way he sung it, the music, it's not because of who he is either. It's not, well, I always trip out on Rod Stewart's voice. Really, some singers, like the singer for Rush, that guy, I mean, it's an amazing, I think that was choreographed. I think it was just like, fuck it, let him sing, but look at this band. The band is amazing, right? But then there's the singer, he's like, he cast out in the backs of cars, in the blah blah whatever. You know what's his name? Getty. It's like, I guess you understand it, you know, because it's like that song Tom Sawyer. It's like wow. Modern day warrior, mean pride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean stride. La la la, bang. Give myself the chills just thinking of that fucking song. But that one guy, the singer Getty, whatever his name is, Getty, he manages to pull it off, man. He plays the bass, right? He's the only one playing the bass. Sorry. Hi, musicians and people, airheads. I love you. Have a nice day. Watch out for the tourist people out there, control freaks. They're just tell them to give them your money back.